See this nice looking tripod I got at a garage sale last summer. Only thing wrong with it's heavy. It's a heavy sucker, but it's good for, I guess. It's got some points on the bottom of the feet so it can stick in the ground. I'm gonna mount you guys on there and then I'll do a little video. Just gonna do a little talking video today. Hear my wood stove popping? I got some love notes here from my customers. No, they're just some notes that some of them write me when they give me my money. They write me a little note like this one here. I'll show you this one. This is a pretty good bit. Pretty good. She sends me this every single time. Thank you for all your help. A big old note. Look at that. It makes you feel pretty good. People think about doing a little something extra for you. And it gives me some kindling for my wood stove too. But I was just gonna ask y'all what you guys doing there for taxes. The lawn people or small business. Let me zoom in on this. I've got my tripod here I showed you. But you guys are just sitting on top of it. Barely sitting up there. My camera is. I didn't screw it to it. I could screw it to it, but I got the bottom to my other tripod on there right now, so I didn't screw it to it. I need to get a haircut sometime probably. What do you guys say? Long hair? Or should I cut it? Or should I just cut the front like a mullet? Cut a little business in the front and has a party in the back. What do you think? I'll let you guys give me a comment. I could just cut it off real short like I have been for the last 5 years. Or I could fix my do. And then I also need to get me a new hat. This one's about at it. This is my last one I had. It's actually, I got one I was wearing before this, but I thought it was too dirty. But this thing's had about 2 years of mowing and work. So I need to get me a new one. Look how dirty that thing is. And the bill's all wore out coming off of it. Been a good hat though. I don't know if I can handle getting rid of it. I'm gonna have to have a burning ceremony in Woody. Speaking of Woody, he's heating up my coffee. I can't get this wood to burn that I got. It's burning pretty good with the door open. I got me a piece of hedge in there though. It should start burning. I'm gonna shut the door. She's smoking pretty good. Maybe that hedge will light up. Make it a little hotter. I got the bottom, the vent wide open. Anyway, this ain't about the wood stove. I've done 3 or 4 wood stove videos already. This is about what I'm working on right now. I'm a little bit, the weather's hanging in there real good. The January's been a heck of a year. I mean, it's a heck of a start of the year. Because we're having unusual, a little bit nice weather. It ain't unusual. I mean, I don't believe in, the climate change has been changing from day one. Ever since God made the earth. There ain't nothing we gonna do about it. Only thing people do about climate change really is they come up with ideas on how to make money with it. Because they know it's kind of like mowing grass. You're always going to need to mow the grass unless it's a drought. But I need to come up with something to make money off climate change. But because it's always going to be there. It's been there from day one, and it's going to be there until we die. And we're all going to be dead probably before the earth's gone. I mean, people have been saying, the end of time, end of earth, the end is near. They've been saying that for 1,000 years. Which, is 1,000 years short or is it a long time? You know, it's not very long probably, considering eternity. 1,000, 2,000 years is short. So the earth really is short. Okay. what I'm doing right now is working in my office. Anybody else working in your office trying to get things situated for tax season? And I gotta go get some money and pay a few bills. I mentioned that in the last video, but I gotta pay my fourth quarter taxes and tax estimate thing, payment. And then I'm working on it, putting receipts in still. Well, what did I do? Oh, I printed off all my bank statements, and now I'm doing my receipts. Oh, I did a bunch of receipts, and now I'm getting almost done with my supplies and parts, and on my parts for lawnmowers and a little bit of office supplies. No, not really office supplies. It's just a little bit of job supplies, and mostly parts for lawnmowers. You guys take a guess how much I spent on lawnmower parts and shop tools. A few of it's shop tools. It's unbelievable on how much I spent for lawnmower parts and shop tools. Really unbelievable, really. Really it is. I'll reveal that in the next video. I'll let somebody make some comments, see what they think I spent on shop tools and lawnmower parts and tractor parts, truck parts, tires, all that stuff. I added up. It adds up pretty good number. I'll tell you that much. For me, for a solo guy. I'm a rambling on, rambling man. Got that rambling fever. After going on that long road trip with my wife this summer, we went to Utah to visit one of my sons, and after that long trip, I do got a little bit of rambling fever. But I'm gonna take another trip this spring or sometime, like a weekend, 3-day one. I think we're gonna run down and run around Texas a little bit, just for the hell of it. I mean, that's my plan anyway. But yeah. So I'm just doing taxes, and I did a leaf job. You can see my last video for this one. I had a little leaf job to do, which you guys seen that yard a few times. But I've got 2 more little leaf jobs I need to go do. I should go do them right now. They're right here in my neighborhood. And what else I got going on? Oh, I got a tree job. I got 2 tree jobs. Oh man, I got quite a bit of work for me in the winter. I got a one I got to go look at, and I already know some of it, what needs to be done, but I just want to walk around a little bit and make sure I get everything on the list of what needs to be done. And then I got 1 little tree job. It's not going to take me very long. I'll probably do it in 2 hours by myself. It just needs some limbs trimmed off of that one. But that's some videos coming up pretty soon in the future. Probably, you know, this month and next month. I'm not going to kill myself in the winter time, because I do that in the summer. This is my time off. And I got to work on some lawnmowers too. I need to find a place to put this tractor so I can bring in lawnmowers and work. I got a half a shop over there though that's dirty. That needs to be cleaned up. It's just a little cluttered. Got a motorcycle. I either need to get it fixed or get rid of it. But yeah, that's another story. But yeah, I'd like to have that area over there so I could have a lawnmower tore down and fix one, and then when I get that one done, bring in another. Because I got a few jobs there I need to do on some lawnmowers. I'm going to have to do that with that area over there. I'm going to have to clean that area up for working on the mowers. Wouldn't mind putting a lift in for a mower lift too. Like something I can raise them up to like this high. So it'd be easier to get underneath them and work. You know, you can sit in a chair underneath them, undo the motor mount bolts, or reach. It's just be a lot easier if they rut a little bit sometimes. I might have to make me something like that someday. Maybe something I can take in and out of here. But that's all I'm going to say. Should I cut my hair, all of it off, to where I'm just a boring old lawn care guy, or should I leave something long in the back for the weekends, or so just leave it like it is, let it grow. We'll let you guys decide that. And I showed you my love notes. My fire is going. I can feel that fire now. She's hot. Let me spit on my stove. Oh yeah, I hear that sizzly? Sound like bacon. I might make a couple videos here coming up too on cooking some breakfast or something on my wood stove. Yeah, we cook bacon and eggs on there. Maybe a little toast. Have a little shop breakfast in that video. Cooking in the shop. Maybe we can make a little oven on it. Cook some chicken. No, I don't want to do that. I could throw a little baked potato though in the ashes down below with the tinfoil wrapped around it. We could cook a bake. We could make a tater. We can make us a baked tater in those ashes. Well, I don't burn nothing but wood in there, paper. I don't know that chemical that was in it though. It's still messing up my slider on my vent. Man, that thing's tight. It's sticky. It's real sticky. I think there was some kind of rosin in there for fiberglass. But I know I got some on my hand. It's still a little bit red. And it feels a little weird. But I had started getting some streaks at my arm. Because it was like poison. But I kept washing it, and it finally absorbed into my body, I guess. Probably gonna get cancer from it or something, but oh, we're gonna get it from something anyway, ain't we? So this is just a little coffee break I was taking. This is gonna be my video for the day, because I'm just working in my office entering receipts in the computer. I still gotta do all my fill receipts. And then I clean my office up, clean my wallet, and my briefcase thing I carry around. I'll have to do another video on my briefcase. But I carry that around. I'll probably find a receipt here and there to put, make sure I ain't got no receipt. I know I got some. I've only got some of my trucks too. I'm going to have to go through my trucks before I go to the tax guy. I got to go through all my trucks. I could just go through some stuff I pay for cash. So it's not in my bank statement. So my computer software, which is Groundskeeper Pro, is actually what I base my taxes off of, because some of the stuff ain't in my bank account, because some stuff's done with cash and I get paid cash, and sometimes I don't put that in the bank. I just put it into my software. It's in my software though. All my payments and jobs and expenses is in that software. But this year is the year I'm going to start doing it better though, and so I'm not having this big mess at the end of the year of trying to play catch up on my receipts. I want to have it caught up at least weekly. I'd like to get it done every night. Take a few minutes every night and do my receipts. That's what I'm going to do. Because it sucks playing catch up at the end of the year. And then I know I'll lose some probably. So I don't get to take that off. I got to claim it on my income. And, there's probably a couple $100 or something I lose of receipts through the year. And I need to be putting them in the computer and then putting them in the files. So I'll have it. Because that's income. I have to, everything I don't write off, I have to claim as income. As a net, is that right? Yeah, everything I don't get in there, I don't get to add that to my net or take it off. Let's see, I got a gross income's all the people's checks coming in, and then all my expenses is my expenses. But if I don't have those entered in, it's going to make my net higher, which the net is what your taxes on. Yeah. That's right. That's what it is. If you can follow along, I explained it right there. So I got an accountant person that does my taxes every year for me. They're pretty good. They like my software because they said it makes it easy for them. Some people just bring in a bunch of pile of receipts and hand it to them. Say, here's I did this year. But that's dumber than hell. You're better off to have it all organized. When I spent 500 and some bucks, maybe I got probably 500 or 700 bucks in this software now through the 8 years I've been doing lawn care, and it's almost like having somebody working for me in my office keeping track of everything, because it also has on there. It also added to it a couple of years ago where I could be getting people could be paying online to me through it, but I haven't got that set up though, because I just haven't took the time to learn how to do all that. I need to do that probably, because my customers are getting younger, and they're used to paying their bills online, like through that kind of deal. You know, most of my people pay by check. The old-fashioned way. It's cheaper for me. Only way I can do the online payment is I'm going to have to raise everybody's prices just a little bit to cover the price that the online people are going to want for each payment. They get a cut. That's the only thing. It's all that's about is money. Which is alright. They don't have to make paper out no more and all that, but they get cut now because it's electronic and it's easier. It's just, it's crazy. I don't know where this video's at, but this is one. I don't do these videos very often where I talk about business and stuff, but I got a lot of business to talk about. My fence is going to cost me in the thousands of dollars just for wood. Thousands and thousands of dollars. But I'm going to do it. Something I kind of wanted anyway. And the city wants me to hide all my trucks. I guess if they were all brand new trucks lined up, they'd probably think it was okay. But this year I'm going to paint all my trucks, and then I got to hide them behind a fence. But that's alright. It'll look good, and then I'm going to put my sign on my fence up there. It's going to be like Ammerman Lawns. And then I'll have mowing, tree trimming, and I don't know, I'll have a few things written little below it. You know, no one to see it anyways, except for my neighbors. I may just put Ammerman Lawns, my address on it, and a phone number. Holy crap, my wood's falling around it. Oh, either my wood fell over or there's an animal in my wood stove. I'm pretty sure it's just wood falling over. But yeah, we're going to have some pretty good stuff coming up between now and the mowing season. I'm doing my fence. A little dozer action coming up. For all the dozer guys that like the mini dozer, we're going to have some dozer work coming up too. We got to do a little grading for my fence, where my fence is going to go. A little ripping and grade. I'm going to do some plow. I'm going to use my one bottom plow for my dozer to move some dirt. I'm going to rip it up and angle my blade, or just push it over or something. We'll get that done later. May have to use this tractor a little bit too, or I may put a blade on one of my lawnmowers, one of my other lawnmowers, not my zero turns. Well, I ain't got a script. I just rambled on about a bunch of junk, and I don't know if anybody liked this video or not. Just kind of rambling on and talking about 50 different things probably that you'll never understand what I'm saying anyway, half of you. But I really appreciate everybody that's subscribed to my channel, and there's a lot of people watching that don't subscribe, but I wish you would. And to make a comment, what you like about it and what you don't like. Make a comment, tell me, so I can make the videos better for you guys too. Because I'd like for you guys to enjoy watching my videos. So if you let me know what you like and what you don't like, then maybe I'll change, maybe I won't. But I try to do a little bit here and there for the people like to watch me mow grass sometimes or trim a tree. I do a little of that. I try to work in my bulldozer for the bulldozer guys, but I just don't get around to using it that much. But I do have a job. I do have that job coming up for my dozer. That made my little tractor or something. Working on that grading for my fence. Because I want to level my fence up there along the path. I got a walkway path by my house in my town that everybody walks on. It used to be a railroad track. But there's a hump up here in my yard. I want to try to keep that hump so it's a little higher on the path side. I don't really care about out here by the front, but I kind of like to peek over myself. But anyway, I guess that's it for this one. Let me know what you think about everything. And everybody have a good one. Like and subscribe. The Lord loves a working man. Oh, that ain't